Okay, Sydney, you can say it. Just say it. Just rip it off like a band-aid. Here you go. I've not read every single book on the planet. Whew. Feels like a giant weight has been lifted off my chest. You may be thinking, why is that such a big deal to say? Nobody has read every book out there, but some of the books that I have not read are some of the most popular ones out there. And you will be so surprised and shocked and disappointed that I have not read these books. I don't know, I have very conflicted feelings about these books that I am about to show you. Some of them though, I have very good reasons for why I have not read them yet. So the first book series that I actually have started, and I'm almost halfway through, and I'm so happy about this one, and that is the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. Probably the most popular book there is out there. I got them when I was very little from my aunt, and back then I did not enjoy reading at all. Part of that reason is because when I was little I was not a very good reader. I had to even go to summer school to work on my reading comprehension, and my reading pace was just really slow, and so I was very put off by the thought of reading. But I have started this series. I am on the fourth one, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, so I am so happy about that. And so at least this is like my number one book series that I've wanted to read but just never got to it. And the next book series that I have not read is Percy Jackson series by Riordan. I have actually read the first book in this series and a little bit of the second one, but that was a long time ago and I really don't remember the reason why I stopped. It probably just wasn't like my ideal story. Also because I was older when I read these, so the age difference when I read is kind of weird. Like, I don't really like to read about characters that are like really young compared to me. But I hope to get to it sometime soon. I don't know when. I have a lot of other books that I need to catch up on, but I definitely want to finish this series, so hopefully I will get there someday. And the next book that I have not read and have no idea when I'm actually going to read this is A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. And I think this kind of speaks for itself. This is a very, very thick book, and a very heavy book at that, and I do not know when I will be reading this. I have tried to watch the TV show. I've watched a few episodes, maybe to episode 8. I hope to finish the book before I actually restart the series, because I'm probably going to just watch it from the beginning again, because I am not going to be watching that show anytime soon. So yeah, this one, I don't feel too pressured to get to this book anytime soon, so I do not know when that will be. And the last book that I have not read, you guys are going to hate me for this one. I'm so afraid to even show you guys the book. This is the one book that everybody has read, or at least the series, and that book is Allegiant by Veronica Roth. Yes, I admit it, I have not read this book. And I have a very good reason though. So when the book first came out, I was super excited and I got it right away, and I had actually not finished the second book, Insurgent, when I got it, and so I was waiting to finish that book before I started this one, obviously. But it took me a while to finish Insurgent because I also have this habit of putting down a book when there's a moment when it's kind of slow paced and nothing's really happening, and so I'm really bad about that. I have so many books unfinished and I just have a problem. I need to work on that. But this summer, or this next break that's coming up, I will try to catch up on all of my reading and all of the books that I have put down. And this one, of course, on Instagram, you gotta watch out for spoilers, and of course, I was spoiled for this book. And this is one of the worst spoilers ever. This is even worse than Clockwork Princess, and which has a map on the inside of the dust jacket that has a family tree of all of the people who get together and whatnot, and so that was terrible, but this was just even worse. And so after that I was I can't read this yet. I am still in denial. But with the Allegiant movie coming out very soon, I really hope to at least start the book, and I really want to read it before I see the movie. I probably won't see the movie in theaters, but that is only because I don't think that I can finish this book in time for the release. But we'll see how long it's in the theater, so maybe I will finish it, maybe I'll finish it over winter break. This book haunts me in my dreams, like, oh. And now probably you guys are gonna be like, Sydney, you need to read that ASAP. I don't know, I'm scared. I'm scared, guys. How did you live through it? Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm a disappointment. I should just leave. All of these books are basically like a rite of passage that people need to go through when they're readers. Like, no fangirl has like not read some of these books. Like, I am like, I'm sorry, I am like the worst book lover ever. Like, I love these books, but like, I don't want to read them. Like, I want to already have read them, but it's just not happening. So I need to like discipline myself and like just be like, you are reading this right now. Like, drop everything. You need like a couple days to just like sit and read in your room. But yeah, so hopefully I will have time for all of that over my winter break, because I get a very long break, which is like a month or so long, which I'm so happy about. But yeah, I will try to get some of these books read during that time. So thank you guys for watching this very, very disappointing video. I hope you guys didn't cringe too much when I showed you the books that I haven't read yet, but I enjoyed telling you my confessions nonetheless. So if you guys haven't read any of these books, then I will be linking them down below for you guys to check out. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!